So I'm delighted this morning to be with Theo Bailey, who's I know coming along to the 8th year anniversary. I slipped up almost. I was talking about the 9th year anniversary, but it's the 8th year anniversary on the 18th of April. Theo, your background, estate agent recently, but also you're moving more into the SA world or service accommodation world. So just to give people value to this conversation, I asked you a couple of questions offline before we went into the interview mode about the platforms which you use. So, when people think about service accommodation, and I've booked myself through Airbnb, so I understand the platform very well, quite well. I wouldn't say I'm a master in using it, but I've used it. I've met significant people from Airbnb, people who are close to the founders of that organization. But your essay is focused on one particular niche, Theo.
Yes,
that niche is
the contractor space. We've got Heathrow. Literally, we're based in Slough. We've got the largest private industrial and trading estate in Europe, I still believe, privately owned anyway. And we've got Heathrow just around the corner. We feel the contractor market is really strong around here. And we've had early signs to agree with that.
Theo, and the question I ask you is, and it's obvious where you put the ads or listings. If it's a tourist market, you go to Airbnb. I'm not affiliated with any of these companies, just to make sure people know. Booking.com, and there's probably 50 other platforms similar to that.
Hundreds of others, yeah.
Hundreds, okay. However, if it's a contractor, we were discussing where would you go, and for a contractor, you would also stick with Booking.com.
We've put our unit on many platforms out there at the moment, and I'll be honest with you, at the moment, 100% of all of our bookings have come through Booking.com. Airbnb doesn't seem to attract the same market. I just believe the travel managers or the HR directors, when they're out there looking to make their bookings, they predominantly go on Booking.com, or there'll be specific sites tailored to more the corporate contractor space. But Airbnb hasn't been very successful for us.
Look, and in terms of people knowing it's for the contractor market, some things which you do, you're unique in Slough. One of the things you've got is twin rooms for starters, or twin beds.
We literally only do twin beds, yeah. We're very much focused on appealing and attracting to the contractor space. And as 2 or 4 guys coming from a hard day's work, you'll typically find they're more than happy to share rooms, but they don't want to be top and tailing in a bed. So what you'll find is if you go to our target area at the moment, you go on Booking.com, you search for an apartment for 4 or more people, and you look for twin beds, you'll find that we're the only people that are actually operating in that space. Next to that will be the travel lodges and whatnot. But when it comes down to apartments, yeah, we're the only ones that are very much focused and appealing to that niche audience. Everyone else is trying to tap into the Windsor tourist market or Heathrow, or very much the tourist or even corporate market. But when it comes down to the more budget contractor space, that's very much where we're positioning as sitting at the moment.
It's fascinating.
We're finding some good results so far, but then again, it's early days. We've got 1 unit. We're looking to scale up to another 2 units over the next couple of months. At the moment, I'm on an accelerator, quick start course with Chris Poulter and Richie, and Kane as well, Kane Nelson. And to be honest, yeah, just being around that has taught me shitloads. So no, it's good.
So Theo, I was going to say to you, so I've got Murat on the panel that particular night, so on the 18th of April, because 18 to 35 are my panelists. But to be fair, there's no panelist there who's 18 or even in their 20s at this particular one. I may do so at some point, but someone or younger than their 30s, but all the panelists, I hope I'm right, are between 30 to 35. Murat is focused on service accommodation, but from what I understand, it's purely on the tourist market in Plymouth.
I'm,
But it'd be go on.
I'm still fascinated to talk to him. I'd like to speak to anybody in that space. Just because I'm in the contractor space, it doesn't mean I can't learn from others in other areas, you know?
Mm. What are you looking forward to in the evening, Theo? Is it just being there with, some of my past speakers, panelists? I know, like of John Ray, Aaron Yahara, Vanish Patel will be there.
As much as I'm looking forward to connecting with old faces, and I know all of those that you've just mentioned, I'm very much looking to connect with the Murat, anybody that's in my space at the moment. I'm literally trying to be a sponge and suck as much knowledge out of the industry as I can. So yeah, if you're into SA, I want to talk to you.
Theo, I look forward to seeing you on April the 18th, and I look forward to seeing an amazing panel as well. So thanks for joining myself, and
Really
thank you to the listeners as well. Thank you.
Really looking forward to it. I'll see you there. Cheers.